KaBOOM. Yeah.
We gotta get a picture of that. We gotta get in there for this one.
Can we get in it? Yeah, I mean, someone here to take a picture.
We gotta get in.
We gotta get in this one. This is
Yeah. I'm struggling. See, I want to see all y'all.
Yeah. Let you guys turn around so we're facing.
Yeah, turn.
Where you want to turn this way?
Okay. Yeah, if they face that, yeah.
The playground in the background and everything.
So Monty,
Just come back that way.
you guys flip the sign that way. All righty. Come on, my KaBOOM line.
Back towards the sidewalk. You guys walk back towards the sidewalk. No. You have everybody in the picture that way.
We don't want it. Don't spell Moonbach. Don't spell Moonbach.
It's really crazy.
You got the K.
Who got the A? Who got the B?
All right,
Who got the B? Who got the O? Who got the L?
Yeah, cutting everything for day day.
you understand, right?
Ain't no
There
mama.
you go.
Come on. Stand right here. There you go.
Use those letters together so we can get everybody in the shot. There you go.
Right here.
There you go.
Come on, teachers, y'all can get in. Get everybody in.
Yeah, don't hide your face.
We need y'all to be seen.
Yeah, that's right. Look who it is. CJ Charles Johnson, the Marlins. He's caught several no-hitters. This is just great. He's out here today. We're at Room2Bloom. This is a playground project, the Players Trust of Major League Baseball Players Association. This is for MLB All-Star Week. This is getting ready for it. Charles, tell us about what you guys are doing and the Players Trust and being out here today.
I'll tell you what, it's outstanding to be here at Room2Bloom. I mean, you look at these young kids right here. They from this community, they live in this community, and for Players Trust to come in and partner with Room2Bloom to help these young kids out with a nice playground, it's going to be outstanding. We just had an opportunity where the kids came out with the player signs, and it was just outstanding to have a chance to be with them, and hopefully they have some memories that last them forever, because I know we will.
Charles, you have a foundation, correct?
Yes.
So tell us too how important it is to have your own foundation, and then also the Players Trust to be involved in things as well, which is a different entity.
I think it's very important. I have a foundation. It's the Charles Johnson Foundation, and basically my mission is to really help inner city kids get back into baseball. So through that, I have developed an academy called the Catch This Academy, and basically what I'm doing now is that I'm taking my academy and going to the inner cities and really working with young kids throughout the city of Fort Lauderdale, and also I'm expanding from different cities to Miami and also Delray Beach, and eventually I'm going back to my hometown of Fort Pierce, Florida. So I'm really trying to develop this academy, really trying to find ways to help not only help these young kids learn to grow into baseball, but also help these coaches learn more about baseball, where they can teach the young kids about the game of baseball.
Now, MLB All-Star Week is a huge week, and there's so many different activities. You don't know until it's in your host area, just all the different things that are going on and everything like that. So you have this playground project that's going on. The Players Trust, getting involved in something like this, just what does it say about the players, former players, past, present, to be involved in things?
I tell you what, I mean, you know, if you look at the Players Trust, I mean, they've been doing things for a lot of years. I mean, they have great programming, and they've been doing some great things as far as they have their action team, where they really help and bring a lot of young high school kids to really help and volunteer. I mean, you look at over the years, they had well over 80-some thousand kids to really volunteer in their communities to really help the areas as far as that. And you know, I mean, they have their you know, bus to the stadium programs where they really bring a lot of young kids to the stadium. I mean, really help them come and see a major league game and be around and meet major league players. I mean, you look at there, well over almost 16,000 kids have been into these major league parks and have shaking hands to major league players. So, I mean, the Player Trust is doing the great things. I mean, they have a great golf tournament they have every year, and I tell you what, I'm glad to be a part of it, and I'm hopefully they continue to do some great things in this area where I'm from, here in the South Florida area.
Charles Johnson, I have to ask you, were you a pro wrestling fan growing up?
I watched a little pro wrestling.
Who do you have? Who do you have for us? Who do you have for us?
Oh,
Anybody?
man, I was a woo, little Ric Flair, baby.
Thank you, CJ.
No problem.
So we give you a tour, man. It's a big center. Big center. Big.
Playing babies in
Yeah,
there.
man, pay for it, because they all coming out of this community.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one in the back there.
Yeah, them the back blues.
Well, that's what I said. I thought we was going back there. I was gonna say.
This is basically this whole thing is going to be taken out. We're going to build a playground from 8 to 2 on Saturday the 8th.
Okay.
We're talking about putting a mural up over there. So I was mentioning exact day, but if there's other players, former players or players that you know that are artists, it might be cool to have somebody come and help design a mural. So we could have like something about players and baseball there, because the design itself is
Former Major Leaguer Jeffrey Hammond is here at Room2Bloom with this big project today. The Players Trust of the Major League Baseball Players Association. They're involved in this playground redevelopment project. So Jeffrey, this is the first stage of it, but what brings you out here today? Tell us a little bit about the Players Trust and what y'all are doing.
Well, having the All-Star game in Miami this year is exciting by itself. And we've never activated around the All-Star game, and this is the great year to start. Melissa Persaud, the director of the Players Trust, you know, she came up with a great idea. Let's find a community that needs us. And we landed on Opa-locka. And we would like to just embrace the community, and it starts with the children, you know, and coming down here to Opa-locka and Room2Bloom and be able to build a playground, because our mantra is volunteerism, you know, and we're action team, and so we promote and we encourage folks to help others, and just the gratification of working on a project together hand in hand without any, I don't want to use the word selfish motives. It's important. It's an important message that we all need to share. We embody that here with the players, and having Cliff Floyd and Charles Johnson come on down, former Marlins, former world champion Marlins. They both have foundations here in the community, but they were also very active when they were current players. So to have the opportunity to invite some former ball players to be a part of this opportunity and this unveiling and the design day today, it's important not only to us but also to them, because it lets them know that we did pay attention, that the association's always going to be part of the fraternity, and you never know when we're going to lean on you for something big and that's going to help the communities that we're involved with.
And that's something, because you say helping the community, and the players on their own help the community, and part of the Players Trust help the community.
Yes.
So this is something, just tell us, even when you were in your playing days, just how important it was and is to give back to the community.
I mean, we're very blessed. It's one thing to be blessed by the Father with your abilities, but also being able to navigate. It's a minefield. Life is a minefield. I mean, you never know when you're going to step off that cliff. You never know when you're going to step on something that's going to derail you from what your destiny is. Fortunately, we still share those stories, and we still have had ups and downs, but be able to create an access and share those stories, and share that testimony, and we might see something that 12-year-old child doesn't see yet, and we can educate him, or we can teach them what hard work and teamwork and sacrifice and you know, there's a lot of adjectives that baseball principles of baseball brings out in all of us. I mean, you play to win, you learn to lose, but you always got to come back the next day and be ready to play. It's like life. No matter what happens, you got to stay in the game. Now, there's some fields that are better than others, and if we have an opportunity, whether it's not only in Miami and we have 30 markets, but we also we're an international game. And that's the beautiful thing about baseball.
Players are from all over.
All over. And so we have that ability to reach one and teach one. And if we can help one, hopefully that one helps another one. And that one, it just keeps aggregating. So our impact will be much broader than just one person doing it alone. So we come together as we are today, and what we plan on doing during the All-Star game this year, I know this impact here in the Opa-locka community is going to be just as gratuitous to us as we are to them for just allowing us in here.
All right, Jeffrey Hammond, going off the board because I cover a little pro wrestling.
Okay.
So I'm going to end it with this, Jeffrey Hammond. Does Jeffrey Hammond have a favorite pro wrestler?
Superfly Snooker.